Yep. The way people charge in... If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some... Have you learned?
Oh no! What?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not...
Then I apologize. Oh, I know. You can't get me out of your mind. Don't go thinking I'm surprised. So you...
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about... They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, they get to be building blocks in the... Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for? Almighty Shogun. That's ancient history. You sir... The Tsaritsas, these other mundane details. You, for what it's worth, before you go charging into Tenshu, I'm not sure you realize quite how much...
I challenge you to a duel before the throne.
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises today. I'll admit that I never... You are aware that the loser must die.
Traveler!
A lesson on harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Boba, get them! Incoming! Let's dance! Hi! Speed of light! Hey! Surge!
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors!
Nice and spicy!
Detestable!
Incoming! I'm the frying pan!
Into the frozen void!
The show began.
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me! Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler! You have reason to be afraid.
Boba! No! Did I ruin everything? Are you? Surge. Nice and spicy. Over here. Let's dance. Blink. Boba, get them. Speed of light. Hey. You really know how to get me going. Cut to the chase. Don't blink. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Flame. Incoming. A new moon rises. Over here. Boba, get them. Let the show begin. Let me amuse myself. Nice and spicy. La 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 la. You're toast! Don't hit me! Nowhere to hide. Don't blink. I'll protect us. Blink. Speed of light. Hey! Let me amuse myself. With sword comes shadow. Over here! Don't blink! Let me amuse myself. Over here! Now you've got me worked up. New moons converge. Water! Ready, steady, go! Nowhere to hide. I'll be fine. Let me amuse myself. Speed of light. Got lucky that time. The more, the merrier. Don't blink! With sword comes shadow. I'll protect us. A new moon rises. Speed of So very don't blink! Hey!
I will not go quietly.
Oh, now you've got me worked up. Speed of light. Nice and spiced. Nowhere to hide. Change of plan. Come on, we can do it. Let the show begin. Don't blink. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Incoming. Hey. Speed of light. Incoming. Let's dance. Don't blink. One step back, two forward. With sword comes shadow. Eat this! Nice and spicy. Incoming. Don't blink. Hey! A moonlit night for all. Let the show begin. Why has everyone stopped singing? Incoming. Nowhere to hide. Blame. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Boba, get them! Let's ink! Speed of light. Right idea. Wrong time. Dinner's hurry. Go, Barbara, go! Sister. Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Incoming! Let the show begin. Booba, get them! Surge. Don't blink! Hey! With sword comes shadow. Hi. Nice and spicy. Speed of light. I'll protect us. I feel a little weak. Why has everyone stopped singing? Let this be a lesson to those who yesterday said I'll do it tomorrow. Miss? Miss! Are the... Wow! I bet they are. Just like us Frost Moon Scions! Yeah! Our Lady Moon Chanter? I know! Miss Moon Chanter? Well, Moon Chanter... Oh, no, wait! Granny told me not to tell outsiders about Adepti. So, what should I say? But your horns are just as pretty as hers! Miss, can you talk to animals like Miss Lauma can? Oh, hey! My savior's here! Hey, traveler! Over here! Let's skip that first. I need you to save me right now. If these kids keep asking me questions, I won't be able to hide my identity as an...
Ina, Kari, it's good to be welcoming to our guests.
Miss Loma! Yeah, you're right. Sorry, Longhorn Miss. We have... Sorry. It's just that we've never seen someone...
All right. Come, Ina, Kari. You two should go home. I saw your pen...
We're dead meat! Daddy's going to... Thanks for your help, Lau.
No need to blame yourself. It's fortunate
It's all right.
that we are. You're too although,
The borders of law, it's a universal...
is that so?
I promise it'll be interesting. I guess I should head back to the library and continue my transcribing for now. See you both around.
I hope our Adeptus finds what... She told me everything on her first visit. I must admit, I listened to her in that she has thus far... Is that so? If memory serves. Now. But now that I pray that the people...
Come, children. It's time to offer up your prayers to the Moon Goddess.
Are you tired? Try my new spicy energy drink. I'm sure it'll wake you up.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Here comes...
Incoming! Looking for me? After sensing your arrival, I wanted to see how close I could get to you from behind.
Because you had nothing better to do? Or...
Is that how it seems? No different than when I was with the Fatui then. There was never much for me to do. The Tsaritsa only sought the power of the moon goddesses. I was never dispatched to see Xenosis or anything like that. Take walks, watch the moon, sometimes sing. But I came to do that last one less and less after
She didn't like your singing?
No, she praised it actually. But I had only recently joined the Fatui then, and she said my singing set the others on edge because, for those not in the know, it seemed like I was about to use...
Paimon can sort of understand that.
Oh, and there was another reason. She said she did most of her research at night, so if I sang during the day, it would disturb her attempts to catch up on sleep. So, I used to just sing outside her door at night instead. But still, she always chased me up. Get along? She often showed up behind me without making a sound, like I did to you earlier. She said it was an attempt to test me. I too attempted to join in on the game. Eventually, I resorted to using Kuvaki.
Yeah, Paimon doubts that was a game to the knave at all.
What else? Oh, the doctor often asked me to assist in his light realm-related research. I obliged him a few times, but... it was so... yes. Even though I've run away from home, I do have some fond memories of it all the same. Arlecchino and Sandrone treated me quite well, along with... Rosaline taught me it's important to always express gratitude to others. So, thank you for listening to me. I believe that's enough for today.
Whoa, that was sudden. Yeah, guess you're right. Well, let's not bother her then.
Don't blink! Hey! Incoming! Here for the exhibition? I can take you aboard. After you.
Whoa! Look at all the...
Greetings. I trust you've been well si- Ah,
Don't act like you're up to some super...
Yo, Traveler! Paimon! What's up?
It's been a while, you two. Happy...
Beidou! Genshin! It's great to see you! You're here for the exhibition too?
Yes. When I heard these artifacts...
Yeah, Ningguang but as you know,
You're too modest, Captain.
Plus, it's...
well, she's the
You sure know how...
I guess I heard that if you see something you...
Wait, so we can buy this stuff?
indeed. Although Shigu Antiques is hosting this exhibition, many of the items come from private... Well, shall we continue our conversation as we look around?
Let's go! Whoa! Look at this painting! There's a huge toad on it! Could it...
Huh. This material is quite unusual.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Well spotted. This is a painting of Jianju, the moon...
Jianju the Moon Devourer!
What's that? A new dish at Wanmin restaurant?
No! It's a kind of...
Oh, yeah.
That's what the legend says!
So,
And the figure next to the toad.
That would seem to be a logical assumption. No,
Oh! So it...
actually that's not quite right. You see, this painting is primarily comprised of mineral-based pigments. This suggests it's
You could have just started with...
You're as knowledgeable as ever, Mr. Zhongli. If I purchased
a splendid idea, Miss Yun.
the lyrics?
Why, to me, of course.
Wait! So you're one of the private collectors?
But lyrics in exchange for a precious antique? My work could never possibly be of equal value.
I don't know about that. I'm...
An astute obs in your hand.
But I'm not sure.
Allow me to be...
So it's a fake?
I had no idea you were such a...
You never cease to...
You flatter me.
He's gone from handing out fake Mora to fake paintings now, huh?
Your kindness is impossible to refuse, Mr. Zhongli.
I shall look forward.
Man, that was quite the find. I should buy something too, if only so I can show it off to Ningguang.
Let's keep going.
Wow. This...
Do you know what this is, Zhongli?
Ah. I heard from Miss a copper canopy. A body adorned with...
This thing's gotta be thousands of years...
Too often we view the past, and if one were to stretch time across hundreds or thousands of years, one might discover that time is not always a force that pushes things forward.
It would seem the people of that era managed to create a remarkable civilization in their own right.
Makes me want to get my hands on this even more. Ningguang's gonna be so jealous, don't you think?
Has this war chariot caught your eye, Captain Beidou?
Oh, you must be Linlong from Shigu Antiques. Nice to meet...
Well, as for this war chariot, it was discovered by an How much?
90 million?
Woo, looks like my eyes were a bit too big for my wallet.
A bargain? 90 million more I could feed Paimon for like...
And if you actually went on an eating spree that long, perhaps you'd be considered an antique worth...
What, 90 million? Nuh-uh! Paimon's worth way more than that!
Well, if Mr. Zhongli thinks it's a good deal, I'm sure it's worth it.
Beido's putting way too much faith in Zhongli. What if he's only here to drive up sales?
I'll take the chariot, Miss Linlong. Someone will come by with the payment.
Quite the
Actually, could you send it? Great. Yunjin and I both... And don't worry about...
I appreciate your kindness.
In that case, don't let us keep you, Mr. Zhong.
Right this way.
Traveler, Paimon, perhaps you would like to accompany me.
What? So you can show us another bargain antique that's so far out of our...
Other people are always demanding Mr. Zhongli's time, but it's quite rare for him to extend an invitation himself. I wouldn't pass up this opportunity if I were you, Paimon.
Yeah, just don't forget to come aboard the Alcor for a drink later.
Yeah, guess you're right. Take it.
These are all the jade...
Wow!
These are a type...
Oh, yeah?
Well, you may not know, Paimon. The bee is... It's unfortunate.
Oh, I know. These jade artifacts are from such...
No matter. You happen to...
Huh? This broken jade...
An affect belonging to an old acquaintance of mine.
An old acquaintance? One of your collector friends, Mr. Zhongli?
It doesn't look all that special to Paimon. Just seems...
Indeed. It's been thousands of years since the moon has appeared in such a form.
So, in the past, the moon wasn't all... Your insight is invaluable, Mr. Zhongli. Since it has caught your interest, allow Shigu Antiques to cover the cost.
Oh, that is
Not at all. I've always wanted to give people a chance to appreciate these snapshots of history. So, and it never would have been possible without your help, Mr. Zhongli.
I merely put...
And it had a
Wow! Zhongli actually did something...
Three, 5, 7. $11, 13, 17, 19, 23. You also enjoy counting in such a fashion, lost child? The same loneliness as them. It seems to exist in your heart as well. Me? I'm so... The shadow of the moon? Or... a dream of time? I'm sorry. No one has asked me such things before. I've been here for so long. There is much I have forgotten. I know nothing of your arrival. All I know is the longing in people's hearts. Yet, I sense the moonlight's guidance within you, child. Perhaps that is what brought you here. You seem confused. Perhaps I can help in some way. The path home is... that direction. But I was never able to reach the end. You should take a look. No need. It would seem... my time has already run out. Farewell. May the moonlight ever shine upon you.
Wow! Yangwei actually did.
Your complexion looks rather ashen, traveler. Are you feeling...
Yeah, what's wrong? Does your stomach hurt? Huh? What are you talking about? You were right here the whole time.
Ah, I see. I'm afraid we must take our leave, Miss Linlong. My friend has taken ill and I'm...
Of course.
Traveler, Paimon, please, come with me. Ah, yes. Regarding the payment for the Jade token.
Guess someone's thinking of me.
Must be that consultant of yours. I bet he's out there spending all year more at the exhibition.
Yeah, he'd be the perfect employee if he just knew how to rein in the spending. But never mind him. Let's focus on the moon. We gotta see if it gets eaten tonight.
I don't think it's going to happen. We've been out here all night and the moon's the same as ever.
It is quite late. And Chunk, how about we head back? We can come...
Head back? Already?
Actually, I do have a new dish I'm testing out tomorrow. And as part of my New Year's resolution, I'm trying not to oversleep.
All right. Guess it just wasn't meant to be. Let's go. When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. When the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
Rest? Why did you bring us here?
Because I imagine the traveler would like to know what just happened to her.
Oh, right. Paimon's confused, though. She could have sworn you were there the whole time. Oh, how is it?
It sounds like her spirit formed an inexplicable connection with the being in that space. Ah, you suspected from the beginning, didn't you? Indeed. The being you met is the fabled White Horse Adeptus.
Wait, does that mean she's inside?
玉符の中にはいない。影の月の中にいるんだ。この玉符はその媒体に過ぎない。
Word has it you accomplished quite the feat in Notcry. Tell me, did you ever wonder about the other moon? The one that hung in its place for thousands of years.
We never really thought about it, but it must have been a fake, right?
Indeed, it was false. Its true nature, nothing...
Wait, the White Horse Adeptus is trapped inside that projection? But the moon...
With the return of the true moon, the shadow naturally... When it occurs, it looks like the moon is being obscured by a black shadow. But when it stops, the shadow...
So, you're saying there's an invisible fake?
Indeed.
Okay,
My hypothesis...
Wait, is that because the White Horse Adeptus answers people's wishes? So, that means the more wishes we make, the faster the fake moon will disintegrate, right?
いや、むしろ逆だ。果てしない歳月が白馬の仙人と偽りの月を一つにしてしまった。
Oh no! So, by bringing the moon back, we actually hurt the White Horse Adeptus?
Do not burden yourself with such thoughts. Because of your actions, a promising opportunity has presented itself to us. Let us not forget. Yes. However, while I had hoped, I must admit a certain reluctance to implicate you in more of you are someone who once traveled through the boundless sea of... Such is your conviction, then. Since journeying beyond Liyue...
では、
Wait, the White Horse Adeptus...
Please, remain. The three deadly selves is a practice used by those engaged in spiritual... Because in the moment before her death, someone preserved the shattered essence. If we retrieve the three fragments of her soul, there is a chance we can...
So that means we can bring her back to life?
Yes, provided we retrieve the fragments of her soul's essence from the three deadly selves. The essence that resides within her is a heavenly soul, also known as Taiguang. Thus, this self is the closest to Zibai's true nature.
死去に関しては影の月に囚われているため、俺たちには何もできない。他二つの魂の根源を探し出し、一つに融合させる必要がある。
Her second deadly... The essence within her is the Earth Soul.
The chasm? So...
That won't be necessary. I sensed her presence on the jade carriage from earlier, the one at the exhibition. It's possible. The return of the frost moon awakened her, and she emerged from the chasm along...
Wait! That must be why you agreed to help with the exhibition! To investigate the artifacts!
Indeed. So in truth, Miss Linlong was the one who helped me. The third deadly... She lent me her aid. I imagine finding Zichao should prove the most...
So, we need to find the second deadly self, right? But... where do we even start?
Locating her should not prove difficult. In life, Zibai was fond of... It's possible she has possessed someone, and is meandering the bustling streets of Liyue.
Possess someone? Wait! Are you thinking what Paimon's thinking, Traveler?
What if she raided a tomb and dug up some super special relic, then got herself haunted by an...
Exactly! Lu Xiangxiang!
It seems you have a lead in mind.
Should still be at Boo Boo Pharmacy. Do you think it could be her, Zhengli?
It's quite possible. The deadly selves are a sound plan. I must.
But there's not to mention who it was that preserved the...
Should our endeavor prove successful, it would seem that it was the avatar of time. Ah.
The ruler of time saved her soul.
Indeed. Preserving what remained of Zibai's soul in the moment before her death. Only the power of time could be capable of such a... However, there is no telling what effect it has had on the three deadly selves. In other words, you must exercise caution when seeking out Zizhi.
解凍祭の夜、リーユエ港では願いを込めた消灯が大量に飛ばされる。それによって、影の月の大崩壊が引き起こされる。
When that happens, for if we fail to retrieve the other two soul fragments in time, Zibai's resurrection is hopeless. As I mentioned before, let us hope that all...
wonder.
Mahal! Should we head to Boo Boo Pharmacy today? Fingers crossed we learn something useful.
So let me get the—
I know it's hard.
It's true. Hey, it's Yelan! Fancy seeing you here! Oh, is it?
Not at all. Just a small roadblock in the case I'm working. If you're here to find her too—
What?
According to Dr.
There 1 second and gone the—
Then you're suggesting this—
unless... Who is this? He's... Oh, never mind. Paimon's just grasping at straws.
Let's set aside the how for now. And you mentioned this patient has a strong obsession with a
Yes. She kept talking about becoming a renowned archaeologist. So, are we looking for a place where it's super...
I think we should check out the Shao Lantern crafting stalls. Not exact. If her wish—
That's certainly...
Turns out, the White Horse...
Hmm?
Nothing.
Show me your prescription.
All right, we're here.
As long as you're patient enough, we need to blend into the environment, or we risk alerting the
Oh. What's your New Year's wish, Yelan?
I haven't given it much thought.
Oh, and it can't be work-related. You're always sticking out this suspect, tailing that criminal, hunting, which is super amazing and all.
Really getting—
You said to blend in, right? Come on, it's all part of the act.
Then, I suppose, it'd be to go traveling, the next time I get the chance.
Traveling? That's our bread and butter. Wanna join us?
Thanks for the offer, but my desk is piled high with reports on your exploits. And that's not quite the kind of traveling I had in mind. I was thinking more the lie down and do absolutely nothing kind of travel.
Ah, it's super relaxing and full of fun activities. You've got the beautiful ocean and tons of cute little creatures called...
I suppose I'll have to check it out.
Hey guys, happy Lantern Night!
What a coincidence!
Well, it's that time of year, am I right? Thought I'd join in on the fun. You can't have Lantern Night without making one of these.
What you gonna wish for?
Aw, man, it's kind of embarrassing, but... whatever. So, I'm
Awesome!
Whoa there, Paimon!
Yeah, but Paimon bets people will jump at the chance to learn from you.
well, I wouldn't be so sure. Wushu dancing is super physical and takes a lot of hard work to master, so at this point, if the Adepti can't help me, no one can.
I'll do it!
Huh?
You just said you wanted an apprentice, right? Well, I'm offering. What do you—
Whoa! The White Horse Adeptus works faster than I thought.
Traveler, it's her.
Our target!
Hey! Didn't you hear me? I said I wanted to be your apprentice!
No need to shout. I heard you the first time. What's your name?
Step back a bit, Gaming. This person could be dangerous.
What?
Hey! What are you trying to do? Do you know who I am? Get back!
Lu Shangshang, we have no intention of harming you. We just need to ask you a few questions.
Get back, I said!
Try to remain calm.
If you come any closer, I'll...
Little wisp of a being. How are you able to see me? So what if I am? Leave at once! You, a mere mortal, whose own life hangs by a thread, would dare reach for the power of... Unless you wish to be condemned to eternal damnation, I shall speak on this. No further.
Don't come any closer. How did I get here? Who are you people?
Playing dumb, are we? Save it. We know you attacked those people at Wanmin Restaurant.
What? No, I would never. You must be mistaking me for someone else.
You don't remember.
Of course not. How could I do such a thing?
What about the photo you took near Chuang Terrace?
What photo?
What's going on? It's like she lost her memory or something.
Well, this complicates things. I'll take her back for questioning and let you know what I find. Take her away.
But I didn't do anything! I swear!
That's weird. She seems so normal now, but she...
This is just great. An apprentice falls right into my lap and now she's gone!
Don't worry, Gaming. This is a special case. Paimon's sure you'll find one soon.
Unless you're gonna pony up and offer a real solution, Paimon.
Gaming? What's up with...
I'm done here! I'm gonna go find an apprentice, and I won't take no for it!
Gaming, wait! Is it just Paimon, or... what? Whoa! So you saw the second deadly self? And you think she moved from Lu Shangxi? Uh-oh. And we...
Alas, why must Cloud Retainer
By the order of it is no wonder Cloud Retainer banished us to the wilderness in...
Blameless indeed. You speak as if it was not you who... Yet now in its...
Were I truly that heartless, would I have rescued those sea... Alas, if blame must be laid...
Ah, at last a sentiment with which I can agree. If ever Cloud Retainer is away, we should steal into her abode and...
Positively ingenious.
Please stop chasing us. Just let us go.
Get back here! If you keep running, I'll kill you!
Please, we don't know anything about wushu dancing. Just leave us alone.
What? You think I'm not good enough to teach you? Just agree to be my apprentices, and then we can talk.
That child looks somewhat familiar.
Ah, it appears to be the Wusho dancer from Liyue Harbor.
Come, let...
Has trouble befallen you, young one? Perhaps we can offer aid.
Oh, thank the gods! Please, sir, you have to help us. This guy's trying to...
Oh, so it is you who require aid, not the other way around.
Get out of the way, old man! This is between us.
Preposterous! You dare to presume we are of a...
Listen here, brazen youth. Skilled you may be in the art of dance.
Hold on, Mountain Shaper. Something is amiss. Look closer.
Huh. Indeed, he bears the mark of something...
It spells trouble. You there. Depart at...
Hey! You drove off my recruits, old man! You'll just have to take their place, even if you're a bit on the decrepit side.
Many years it has been since a being has dared speak to us in such a manner.
Now let us see what evildoer has sought to use you as its puppet, young...
You two...
Does that strike fear in your soul?
Whoa! Two Adepti recruits just fall right into my lap?
Coming!
Jeez, take a hint, will you? I told you to stop following me!
Traveler, Paimon, keep your distance from this youth. Evil has taken a hold of him.
We know! It's one of the White Horse Adeptus' deadly selves! She's possessing Gami!
The White Horse Adeptus' deadly selves?
Could it be that Rex Lapis called us to Liyue Harbor for this very reason?
Hey! What are you two whispering about over there? It doesn't matter. I'm not the kind of Sufu who plays favorites.
Insolent spirit! Be gone!
Little mite of a mortal. Getting in my way again, I see. That is no concern of yours. No. Only by doing it myself will I find peace. Otherwise, rage will consume me. If I lose control, all will turn to the curse of time. The memories this body holds. Come no closer. This is your final...
Insolent spirit! Be gone from this child at once!
Huh? Traveler and Paimon? Where are we? Weren't we just making xiao lanterns in the harbor?
Coming! You're back!
Ah! The sun is most scorching. Agitation stirs within me. I require cooling. And speaking of, Cloud Retainer has... The Wrath of Mint!
Mountain Shaper, where are you going?
Oh no! Now Mountain Shaper's acting weird! Oh, you don't...
Spread to him. Quickly now, explain...
What? Was I really that rude? Jeez, someone get my dad to throw a slipper at me. I'm so...
Oh!
He is fine. It is simply exhaustion. But to think Mountain Shaper would succumb to something like this...
So, what do? We can't just leave Gaming like this, but we can't ignore Mountain Shaper either.
My cultivation level rivals that of Mountain Shaper. Were I to give... Seek out streetward...
Oh!
Rex Lapis charged us with come.
Go, Barbara, go! Hey!
The White Horse Adept... Even if it's not her,
There must...
Rex Lapis's recent trip seems to be related to this person as well.
Xianyun! Madam Ping! Xiao!
Ah, Traveler. It has been quite some time.
Oh, happy lantern right, Paimon. You're as lively as I remember.
Sorry, Madam Ping. No time to catch up. Something terrible has happened.
What is it? Has Mountain Shaper... The Wrath of Mint? That old fool dares to utter such nonsense behind...
Yeah, that's not really our big...
So, even a mere dead...
Mountain Shaper's cultivation.
Hey, that's not what you said earlier.
Where is Mountain Shaper now?
A question...
Ah, then he...
Your ulterior motive is not to mention. Deadly selves are born...
Let me handle it. I have relevant experience and know how to deal with such situations.
One has no doubt of that. Yet your involvement would likely end in armed confrontation. In one's own estimation, that before his departure, it would seem then that Rex Lapis...
Yes, this is quite a...
There is another map. I sense tremendous resentment emanating from her.
She was talking about the White Horse Adeptus memories, right? From what the Traveler said.
With Rex Lapis away, if we wish to understand...
She also mentioned the Curse of Time.
Perhaps.
Indeed. We are of the same...
The Daughter of Time.
Time does not treat everyone equally. The longer you dwell in this world, the more...
One has devised a solution. Based on what you have told us, it seems that one's plan is then, if, in other words, in that moment, you would have the chance to either
That is akin to walking...
Yeah! Isn't this plan a bit too risky? Why doesn't Paimon try first? After all, even if she got, Paimon's wishes aren't all food-related, you know.
One would not suggest this course of action if one had any time and again. The Traveler has proved immune to Sija's influence. Consider for a moment why that might be.
Oh yeah! That's what the first Deadly Self told you, right?
Perhaps your time and this White Horse Adeptus clearly has a profound connection.
Indeed.
I see.
Have you other concerns, Conqueror of Demons?
I was just trying to fathom why Rex Lapis left without explaining. Rex Lapis entrusted this matter to the Traveler, which means in his estimation, the Traveler must be the key to it, so I have no other concern.
Then we are all in a... Very well. We should depart at once, lest we lose our chance. Let us see whether that old fool truly dared...
One mint, 2 mint. Once I reach 10,000, Cloud Retainer's abode shall be Mount Outsong. Oh, to behold the...
Mountain Shaper.
Do not take personal offense,
Exactly. Let it...
Huh?
Not now, Paimon.
Oops. Sorry, Mountain Shaper. Paimon might have just thrown you under the bus.
When he wakes up, we shall have words. Everyone, to your positions.
Be careful.
A pest? I must catch it. Oh, don't tell me. Cloud Retainer sent you? Ha! Such brazen insolence. Such presumption. Such groundless If she dares lay a finger on my garden, I shall smash her cuisine machine. You think I am one to fold so easily?
Insolent mortal! Time and again, you interfere in that which is beyond you. You make it exceeding. You have no conception of that which you seek. You know nothing of my past. My warning was given. The cost entwined with this is beyond. Stubborn mortal. You. Very well. Come, let us see the extent of your resolve. Your wish is to behold the curse of time and the memories of this form? You who seek death, stand before my prison. I was merely... But then... And so, I remain in this world, a mortal who knows of her existence, and would dare to speak her name. Help. No, there is nothing we can do for each other. Her power... The one who governs time. It has surrounded me ever since. A blessed... No. I have been asleep in this prison for countless years, until a familiar presence woke me. Then, through that mortal girl's eyes, I saw it. As pure. That place is called Chuang Terrace? Did later generations rebuild? Could it be? The traces of what happened back then still remain in this world. That memory is embedded deep within the essence of Tsubai's soul. It is one that should have been forgotten, yet it is precisely that which haunts my every waking moment, fuels my rage, and denies me a modicum of peace. Now you, a mere mortal, come to seek that which is forbidden. So, I shall relinquish control over this body's... Run as fast as you can. Look, it draws near. The river of time, come to sweep all in... I shall wait for you at the end, mortal. Evade being swept up in its waters and I... fail. And we shall sink into oblivion together. I did not expect that you would make it to the end. Yes, come. Let your wish be granted.
Under moon eternal, in radiant night, a maiden grants silk, soft and light. Under moon iridescent, in night divine, a maiden grants fiber for cloth so fine. Under moon of frost, in night so great, a maiden grants tools to divine our fate.
What are Mom and Dad doing? Shh, just make a wish. The kind Adeptus on the moon is listening. Look, it's Lady Tsubai.
Wow! Lady Tsubai? Is she powerful?
Of course. She taught us how to grow grain and beans, millet and rice, how to peel hemp and reel silk, spin thread and weave cloth, how to cut stone and build houses, cast bronze and forge tools. According to Mom and Dad, the Adeptus Tsubai is the god of soil and grain, who blesses our land and its crops.
Huh? Lady Tsubai's leaving.
It's all right. We just have to wait till next year. She'll be back.
Mom and Dad are gone. Why hasn't Lady Tsubai returned?
She'll come. We just have to believe.
What is that? Lady Tsubai abandoned us.
All places tainted by the abyss need to be purified. That includes Long Gone.
And what of its people?
You know what will happen. You are but an emissary to the mortal realm. This is Heaven's will. There is no need for guilt, and no place for hope.
I wouldn't dare. But the people of Langan honor me, worship me, pray to me. If I do not answer, the guilt will be too much to bear.
And if you do, you will meet the same end.
Then as their god, I shall die among them.
Look! Lady Tsubai came to save us!
I knew she wouldn't abandon us! Run!
You have done enough.
Now you know the truth. These are the memories that suffocate me where I stand and crush me under their weight. Not just mine. Were it within my power, I would ignite a blaze fierce enough to burn a hole through the heavens themselves. It was a time of war, one that ravaged heaven and earth. Remnants of the battles tainted with cursed. The heavens decreed that the tainted filth had to be cleansed. If I just had more time, I could have helped more people to escape. But it wasn't enough. I just needed a bit more, and they all could have survived. So long this rage has been within me. If you wish to bring Tsubai back to life, mortal, then you may take the part of her soul that lives in me. Just remember, from this moment onward, the fate of Langan's fallen. As I said before, I am but a remnant of Tsubai's adeptal form, a manifestation of her wrath that was not meant to linger in this world. By taking away this fragment of her soul, you take away my shackles as well. So, let it be done. Ah, it's your turn to grant one of my wishes, is it? Very well. In regard to my fate, and that of Langan's fallen. However, should another raise a war banner against the heavens someday, let my name be set upon its cloth. I ask for this, and nothing more. Now, take what you came for. I was a lone moon, shrouded and dimmed in now darkness breaks. Free and unburdened, I reclaim my light.
You think I am one to fold so easily? Ah, young one. What brings you here? My, what exquisite mint seedling. Ah, but this is Cloud Retainer's abode. She does not appreciate the... We should leave at once. If she sees us here, there is little I can do to protect you. You weren't? Was it Mooncarver then? My, what nerve... What?
Looks like Mountain Shaper is back to normal. Has the matter...
Wow, that was fast. That took, what, like...
A second to us, perhaps. But for the Traveler, I imagine it felt much longer than that.
One's plan was most successful then.
And you're all right, Traveler. You don't feel strange in any way?
Well, sounds like good news all around.
What is this matter you speak of? The possession of that mortal child?
The matter of Zujia may have been resolved, but perhaps you have a moment to spare for a little chat, Mountain...
You seem reluctant to talk in detail about what happened. Don't worry. I won't ask you to reveal her secrets to me. And I doubt the other adept...
Huh? You don't want to know what happened?
The expression on your face. I know it well, Traveler. It's one I've seen Rex Lapis wear on many occasions. Whatever you learned, it must be too heavy to share.
But you're okay, right, Traveler? That deadly self didn't hurt? Well, as long as you're not hurt, Paimon doesn't need to know anything else.
Even so, I hope you feel like you can entrust me with it. If I learned anything from our time together, it's that one should not have to shoulder such a... Not to mention that certain knowledge brings...
Yeah. Kinda like how one person can't finish a whole slime, you know? Exactly! Wait, no! Paimon's just saying we've got loads of friends who'll be more than...
I never knew there was such a tragic chapter in the ancient past of this land.
So, the people of that nation worship the White Horse Adeptus as the god of soil and grain?
It would seem, then, that Rex Lapis had a similar reason for withholding the details of his reason. I've often wondered if he had companions to stand by him before we met. Regardless, Lantern Rite takes place in 2 days. Let's meet if there's no news of Rex Lapis by then.
Fingers crossed that I'll...
Behold, the princess and...
What trinkets lie veiled within this desolate plain?
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Speed of light! Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
It's time to meet back up with Xiao. Let's head to Mount Outsong. Xiao! Cloud Retainer! Madam Ping! We're here! Wait, are we?
Well, Shenyun banned Mountain Shaper from Mount Outsong for 3 days.
Oh! Wow! That's pretty harsh, Cloud Retainer.
Let's get down to business. We have news of Rex Lapis.
Huh? Isn't that...
Yes, Rex Lapis's Geopillar. It descended from on high this morning. He must have
So, what does it mean?
Not necessarily. It could be a message only a specific traveler. You alone spoke to Rex Lapis before.
Oh!
Give it a try.
Come to the spring on Mount Qingse. I have left an entrance for you.
Well?
Just as one But be that as it may, we have served Rex Lapis for millennia now. In other words, I'm sure this has nothing to do with favoritism.
That's right. So you mustn't let your guard down.
Alright, let's get going! Keep your eyes peeled. He should be around here somewhere.
You give, you receive. Oh, how exciting!
Who could have imagined that the once mighty Geo Archon might end up so, sitting on a humble stool in the woods, quietly weaving moon lanterns? You really do look like an old man now.
This is a Shao lantern, not a moon lantern. In ages past, when the gods waged war and the world was in turmoil, these lanterns were lit to guide fallen warriors back to their home. Had you tarried in the mortal realm for but a little while longer.
Even so, it bears such a striking resemblance to the moon lanterns they used to offer.
Perhaps in some sense, for instance, who is to say that some of Langan's magnificent jade did not become part of the very foundation? It is conceivable that this ritual was transmitted in such a manner too.
Now, let's not let ourselves get carried away. For all its splendor, do not forget that alas, it is just a pity that the little creatures of this world may never again lift their eyes to the moon, even should misfortune befall. But you, Geo Lord, now that you rule this realm, why take the trouble, not to mention the risk, to visit one who bears such profound guilt as I? Are you not afraid that you might be sullied by the curse of time that was laid upon me?
There is no risk to speak of. At least, not in comparison to that which you took when you defied the heavens all that time ago.
As I have stated, time and again, it was not I who defied the heavens. Geo Lord, the ancient affairs of Langan have nothing to do with me, for I am but one of her. Surely you did not take us for one and the same solely on the basis that we— Sorry to break it to you, but you seem to have found yourself the wrong white horse. Anyway, do tell me, what urgent matter brings you here?
Very well then. I have come to ask for Zibai's shade.
Oh? So, the Geo Lord has set his sights upon Zib—
今、世の中には変革の兆しが見え始めている。
Consequently, strange phenomena have manifested within Langan's former domain, leading to the—
Most intriguing.
My intention is to gather all three together.
I must admit, it seems that some remarkable affairs are coming to pass in the outside world. Back in the day, it was you that freed me from that painting. And afterwards, I took up arms in your name. Together, we first subdued Chenyu Vale, then brought peace to Mount Qingse. It was for this cause that the contract between us was made. But now that the debt has been repaid, what cause have you to expect my aid?
Zibai and I have long been friends. Given not only that you were manifested from a corrupt desire within her divine form, but that you also possess a fragment of her soul. How can you purport to be the wrong white horse?
I think you'll find that we are now as separate and distinct as any two beings ever were. Oh, great Lord of Geo. Should this still be unclear to you, I bid you take your leave.
It seems that the fault lies in my own lack of consideration.
Wait! One moment, if you will. Should this not be your opportunity to propose? Even those puny mortals know how to haggle when striking their bargains. Should you, the fiend... Come now, enough with the posturing.
Very well. I had, in truth, prepared an...
I knew you would not come before me unprepared. Yet, you should know that I want for nothing, for I live in the mountains, carefree and
Then why persist in telling them those ancient stories? I speak of what transpired before the sky...
That is merely my way of passing the time. And what of it?
Those tales have long...
Who?
Should my words prove insufficient. The lantern rite is presently underway in Liyue.
So this, then, is the contract you have prepared for...
Indeed it is. Think of it as a contract for a one-day festive excursion.
Surely you do not hope to offer this in exchange for Tsubai's shade. The foundation of my very existence...
Why not see for yourself? You can always decide afterwards. The final determination, of course, shall rest with you.
Is that so? Then perhaps this deal might not be entirely off the table after all.
Hey, it's Xiangli! Oh, we've been looking for you everywhere!
You're here.
So these are my guides. Well, well. They certainly look the part, I'll give you... Oh, you poor innocent little creatures. The benevolent Lord of Geo has sold you to me, which means that for the rest of this day...
Sold us to you? Just what have you gotten us into, Xiangli?
The situation is not quite as dire as that.
I would suspect that depends on how well you entertain me.
Entertain you?
Let us start with this Liyue harbor of which I have heard...
How come this Adeptus sounds so... Okay, we'll take care of it. Tibet's busiest part. It's also the beating heart of Liyue. So, dear Madam Adeptus, where would you like to go first?
With humble fare and...
So we're heading... There are two main cooking styles in Liyue. Lee cuisine, which is all about mountain delicacies. Oh, now Paimon's starting to drool. Yes?
Both sound like excellent options to me.
Not Don't you worry about that. Come on! Aren't you supposed to be pals with Hu Tao? Hey! All Paimon wants is to provide our Adeptus with the best possible
Both certainly sound like worthy choices. Just now, though, I happened to see a porter pass this way.
A hungry porter, huh? Yep. Nothing fancy schmancy there. Just tasty dishes made with... Oh! And the owner happens to be a good friend of ours, too.
One mean restaurant. Yes, even the...
Yippee! That's a great choice. One mean restaurant, here we come!
Someone needs assistance. Wait.
Oh, hello there. What a surprise to see you.
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon. We're a little busy today, so grab... but... I don't think I've met this lady before.
You could say that.
Oh, I see. Well, hey there. A friend of the Traveler's a friend of mine, too. Don't worry, we'll take good care of you. Just by the way, I'm Zhangling. I cook here at Wanmin Restaurant. What's your name?
Miss Xiangling, have you ever heard of the White Horse Adeptus?
Of course.
I am her, and she is me.
Huh? You mean you're an Adeptus?
Oh, you young'uns crack me up. Come on, Xiangling. You've got to keep up with the time. Haven't you heard of cosplay? It's like a role-playing game where you dress up as famous characters and pretend to be them. Seriously, it's all the rage, and it looks like this young lady is quite the expert. Your friends sure keep their...
Wow, Dad. Didn't know you were so tuned in. But how come I haven't heard about it?
You gotta listen to our customers. Didn't I tell you to spend less time chasing after wild vegetables and more?
Hey, I like making friends too. Isn't that what I'm doing right now? Anyway, even if it is just a costume...
Of course it's all right, because that's exactly who I am.
Okay. I can see you're really committed to the role.
In that case, you can call Paimon the real traveler.
You're right. You could have at least switched outfits.
Puny mortals. Nevertheless, I suppose it might be amusing to indulge in your little charade for a while.
All right. Go grab yourselves a table. I'll come take your order.
Hello. May I ask if Miss Xiangling and Chef Mao are here?
Yeah, they're just over there. Wait a sec. Aren't you? So, what would you like to... Huh?
Hello, Miss Xiangling. It's me, Lu Xiangxiang, the one who broke some stuff here at your restaurant a few days ago. I just wanted you to know how sorry I am. I honestly don't know what came over me. Please forgive me.
Oh, it's you. You really gave me a fright that day, young lady. You didn't actually get food poisoning from our black-back perch stew, right?
Come on, Dad. She's come to say sorry. It's all right, Miss Lu. You must have been feeling a bit off that day. You're looking so much better now, though. Why don't you grab a table, too? This one...
No, I couldn't possibly.
Hey, it's totally okay. We all feel under the weather sometimes, especially when we're away from home. Go on, find yourself a... yikes. Looks like all the tables are taken.
Wanna come sit with us? We've got an extra seat over here.
Thanks, guys. So what would you like to eat today? Feel free to...
I should very much like to sample your renowned poisonous blackback perch stew.
It wasn't poisoned. That was all on me.
So that's one portion of blackback perch stew. How about you guys?
Paimon wants...
Sure thing. Looks like Paimon's having trouble making up her mind. Let me think. Well, since the blackback perch stew is on the spicier side, and since it's Lantern Rite season, you better try out the triple-layered consomme and come and get it too. As for the carbs, since we've got a full table, how about some right at home? Along with our special chili mince cornbread buns. Trust! Then for dessert, I'll whip you up some Lucky Snow Delight. I just came up with it a few days ago, and I can't wait.
Wow! Sounds like quite the feast. Looks like Paimon's in luck today!
Am I the only one who thinks that's way too much?
Not at all. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. And to top it all off, our star dish, Adeptus Temptation. You should know that we don't often serve this, but since this is my first time cooking for the White Horse Adeptus, I'm pulling out all the stops. Okie dokie, just sit back and relax. I'll have your dishes up.
Hold on. Did I just hear Miss Xiangling mention the White Horse Adeptus?
You did indeed. And you're looking right at her.
That's a joke, by the way. She's cosplaying.
Oh, I see. Phew, almost believed you there for a moment.
Tell me, little one, what business might you have with the White Horse Adeptus?
It's a long story. Basically, a while back, I took part in an archaeological dig over at the chasm. Our findings show that they date back to the era of Long Gone, an ancient nation whose people are said to have been the
And why might such matters concern the White Horse Adeptus?
Because some of those relics not only seem to contain textual references to her, but there have long been legends claiming that the White Horse Adeptus was a deity of that era, but there are plenty of other theories out there too. If I could just locate some more detailed records, I'm sure we'd be able to find out so much more.
So you're into history?
Well, to tell you the truth, I actually joined the archaeological team by sheer accident. Recently, though, things seem to have taken a turn for the worse. Still can't believe I caused such a mess.
Oh, so you're considering becoming a martial artist now instead?
No, I mean, they weren't seriously hurt. It was just a few scratches. Either way, my career's pretty much over. And even though both the victim and the Ministry of Civil Affairs say they won't be Yeah, he's decided to ground me. I'll have to return to Chaoying Village after Lantern Rite.
Wow, that's harsh. Sounds like the kind of thing only rich, super traditional parents would do.
We're not exactly rich, though. All we own are a few tea fields in Chaoying Village and a guest house in Liyue Harbor.
A guest house? It isn't...
Yep, he's my grandfather. So, you've heard of the guest house before?
Small world, huh? Come to think of it, didn't Boss Lu mention something about hoping that the White Horse Adeptus would Sure, but Paimon's guessing this wasn't exactly what he had in mind.
Little one, it sounds to me that your family is rather well off after all. What then drew you to archaeology? Why subject yourself to—
Even if I stayed at home, there's no guarantee I'd lead a nice, easy life. Just recently, my grandfather put him in charge of the guest house, and he came up with a bunch of ideas right away, starting with changing its name. That didn't turn out well, though. My grandfather yelled at him for days, even calling him a bad son, and they still haven't let it go.
Oh! Paimon thinks we might have heard about that too.
Long story short, being dependent on others is never fun. You just end up being completely under their thumb. That's why I want to make it on my own out here, no matter how hard it is. After all, as the saying goes, to rise above others, one must endure the hardest of hardships. What's so funny about that?
You poor, innocent little creatures never fail to amuse me. I would have thought that the wiser path would be to simply roam this world as I do.
Huh?
Tell me, what is it that you truly delight in? Archaeology?
What I delight in?
Yes! Surely there must be something you don't find quite so exhausting.
But do things like that really exist?
Of course! Take Miss Xiangling for— So, since it seems you are resolved to tread the rocky path, you should strive with all your might.
You mean, like cosplay?
I suppose you might say that.
Looks like the White Horse Adeptus is really getting into her role.
I think I get what you mean then. Maybe I should have a chat with Miss Xiongling before I head home.
Okay, everyone. Sorry to keep you waiting. Here's your food. Wow.
Oh, finally! I get to try that famous poisonous stew.
Hey! Didn't you hear what Shang said? It wasn't the stew. If anyone's to blame, it's that other you. What's up?
How fiercely this mortal fare burns upon the tongue! Most satisfying as poisonous stews go. So, where to now?
There's plenty of entertainment options in Liyue. Paimon will tell you that. The locals like...
Storytelling performances?
You know, like listening to people telling stories. They're usually based on old Liyue legends. Just like stuff like the Divine Damsel of Devastation.
What about the story of the bright moon that sits in the sky above us?
Paimon doesn't think she's heard that one. Still, the moon does come up quite a lot. It's even in the name itself. Since we're on the subject, you like telling stories yourself, right? Why don't we go check it out?
In that case, I'll have to trouble the two of you to lead the way.
Awesome! Let's go!
Try something new at the One Mean Restaurant.
What a tongue twister. I'd have made a... Huh. Call you...
I used to have, but if you just take your time.
You're right, Miss Yoon.
Hey, Yunjin! Fancy seeing you?
Ah, Traveler and Paimon, we meet again.
You may call me the White Horse Adeptus.
The White Horse Adeptus?
She's not really an Adeptus.
I see. Well, it certainly looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, funny you mention it. This type of thing is actually something I'm quite familiar with. Once, to perform Through the Eyes of a Dragon, I decided to imagine that I was Rex Lapis himself. It was the only way to truly inhabit his mindset.
Sounds like you just wanted an excuse to feel...
Hey, that's... You just...
You're one to talk. Paimon's traveled all over with the Traveler, and...
All right, then. Since you claim to be so knowledgeable.
An ancient poem? Which one?
Ha! See? You mean to tell me you've never even heard of the ancient poem called...
What kind of a title is that?
Quit teasing, Paimon. We only just found out about that ourselves. When we first saw it, we couldn't figure out what it all meant. However, thanks to the painstaking work of the scholars who were tasked...
Oh, yeah! Didn't Keqing mention that before?
That is correct. The Ministry of Civil Affairs. But if you're worried, we can always take a look...
Oh, seriously? Paimon has to get a look at... Under moon eternal, in radiant night, a maiden grants silk, soft and light. Under moon iridescent, in night divine. Something about fields being plowed.
The fields are plowed, the seeds are sown.
Whoa! You did that without even looking!
Bravo! Bravo! Looks like this young lady really does know her role.
That's because I am the real deal.
That's the spirit. This is exactly the kind of mindset I was talking about. Behold, mortals, I am none other than the indomitable Rex Lapis himself. Kneel before my Believe me, young lady, I know exactly why you do it. Back in the day, I was just like you.
I must say you are rather amusing as mortals go.
Miss White Horse Adeptus, it is a great pleasure to make your acquaintance today. I have some questions regarding the poem, and
you want me to?
Your guidance would be much appreciated.
Fascinating. Huh. Tell me,
Well, it's true that we hold a deep fondness for our history, but...
Exactly! And don't forget, great practitioners of the role play.
Yes. So rather than...
I see. Then, I suppose, as the frost moon rises in the nights.
So she really did come down from the moon?
She shows the people how to use the plow and spade to purge the land of weeds, she blesses the millet and the beans, ensuring that their stalks and vines stretch forth without end. She graces the wheat and the rice, so that their heavy heads are filled with plump...
Sounds like she's a real pro at all this farming.
The fruits of the field are harvested and brewed into sacred wine for honored guests. This we reverently present to the Divine Maiden Oh, Divine Maiden, how can your graceful presence in the sky not seem like that of a fairy? Oh, Divine Maiden, how does your pure and radiant form not resemble the guardian spirit of our land? I send my heart's desire, ascending to the heavens.
Huh? So, that's what it's supposed to mean?
I find myself speechless. Moved beyond the power of words to...
A truly remarkable performance. I did not anticipate that anyone could unravel this poem with such... I'd even begun to consider my...
You are far too humble, young one. I must confess, it is I who have been surprised. Not only by you, but...
Ah, so you're not from Liyue. And what, may I ask, has surprised you about it?
Oh, it's nothing really. Just some old... Very well, my guides. I suppose it is time we set forth on the next part.
No problem! We'll take you wherever you want.
Oh, leaving so soon? Before you go, allow me to introduce myself. I am Yunjin, director of the Yunhan Opera Troupe.
My own name is scarcely worth mentioning, but since you asked,
Huh? So, it isn't actually called an ancient...
Of course not. Its real title is
Odes of Long, Zubai.
All right then, until we meet again.
Ganyu! I almost forgot to mention. On my recent trip to... I found records in their collection of another divine envoy living... A divine envoy on the moon? You don't think it could have been referring to the White Horse Adeptus too? No way to say for sure. Still, this... Isn't it amazing? Especially when you consider how far apart we... It truly is. We might live in different lands, right? It's like we're all bound together, no matter where we are. When you think of it like that, it's almost as if our friends from other nations will be right here celebrating with us. Isn't that a wonderful thought? No wonder you were so excited to go see the giant lantern when you first got back. Some? I guess you could say that.
Hey, Yanfei and Ganyu! Tress Paimon.
Huh? Oh, look! It's the Traveler and Paimon! Feels like I haven't seen you two. Hey, you two. Happy Lantern Rite. Did I hear you right just now, Paimon?
She has indeed. And now, so have you.
And you are?
Why, who else? The White Horse Adeptus, of course.
Could you maybe stop something else next time?
You're the White Horse Adeptus?
That's right. Allow Paimon to introduce you to our new friend, Zichao. She's been low-key obsessed with cosplaying the White Horse Adeptus ever since we met her.
I see. Well then, greetings, Miss Zichao. My name is Yanfei, and recently I've been low-key obsessed with... I'm sure the two of you will get along like a house on fire. So, Miss Zichao.
A horse-shaped Zhao lantern?
That's right. A lantern made to honor the White Horse Adeptus herself. Isn't it gorgeous?
Huh? What are you laughing at?
Both the lantern and myself.
What do you mean?
Well, this lantern truly is an artistic masterpiece. But tell me this. Have any of you ever seen a horse before?
Come to think of it,
This horse appears to be mid-trot, but it has adopted what is called a lateral gait, where the legs on one side of the body move together in unison. A rather rare sight indeed. Just now, I suddenly pictured myself, I mean, the White Horse Adeptus running the same way. The image was so absurd, I could barely contain my mirth.
Oh, really? I never knew that. You learn something every day, huh?
Oh, come on! It's basically a giant piece of fan art! Who cares if it's different than the original?
I was merely laughing at my own ignorance. I came here thinking that the White Horse Adeptus's tale had been long forgotten. Yet here I am, gazing upon a lantern made in...
Well, you couldn't have been more mistaken. There are so many tales about the White Horse Adeptus, I'm starting to lose count. Just off the top of my head.
Just so you know, Yanfei, we've heard it all like a million times before.
Uh-huh. But there's one thing I can guarantee that you haven't.
Huh? You mean like a new chapter of her...
Mm-hmm. And I heard it from Ganyu just
Sure, no problem.
Of course! It's a festival held in honor of the Stove God.
That's right. But it took a really long time for the stove. In its earliest form, it was actually an...
Paimon remembers Madame Ping mentioning...
According to Cloud Retainer, the Moon Chase Rite was originally a ritual meant for communicating with...
Communicating with the moon? But for what purpose?
At first, Cloud Retainer wasn't entirely sure either, as it was always Rex Lapis who performed the ritual.
Whoa! Rex Lapis did it himself? Must have been a really...
That's right. Unfortunately, despite numerous attempts, they never actually received any response from the moon, which is why they eventually stopped performing it. But then, just yesterday, Kaching took a picture of the moon being obscured by a dark hole to Cloud Retainer and asked if it had anything to do with the Moon Chase Rite. The moment Cloud Retainer saw it, it suddenly dawned on her that the rite might have been an attempt to reach the White Horse Adeptus all along.
Does that mean Zhang Li's been trying to bring back the White Horse Adeptus all this time?
So how about that? Bet you never thought there might even be a link between the White Horse Adeptus and the Moon Chase Festival. If Kaching hadn't taken that picture to Cloud Retainer, we would never have known any of this.
This is probably what Kaching was referring to that day when she mentioned there were some ideas she wanted to follow up on.
So, Geo Archon.
Huh? What do you mean?
Nothing. What I truly meant to say was, this new insight you've provided... Oh, by the way, my trusty guides, I've been meaning to add...
Huh? We're off to the next stop already? But Paimon's barely done...
All the more reason to find the right spot to let it sink in.
Oh, so that's what you're up to. A tour of Liyue Harbor? That's a great idea, since the terrace is great. Well, the Lantern Rite's about to start, so we should get back to Granny's now. Hope to see you all at the festival tonight.
Oh, you're off too? All right then. See you both soon.
See you soon.
Very well, my guides. What are we waiting for?
Okay, you're the boss. Yujing Terrace it is. After all, the customer's always right.
Something else you needed to do?
Oh,
And what may I...
It's this awesome invention that lets you record moments in the blink of an eye!
Oh? What must I do in preparation then?
Nothing! All you gotta do is choose a pose. The Traveler will handle everything else. Come on, let's give it a try! Look! We got a great picture! Paimon's gonna call it The White Horse Adeptus Meets the White Horse Adeptus in Liyue Harbor!
Huh. They've even discovered a way to preserve moments in time. Now I truly am curious to witness what else these mortals might have come. Very well. Let us proceed. Eugene Terrace lies in... that direction, does it not?
Hey, wait for us!
Truly.
And soon, people will start releasing theirs practically everywhere. Will be with their friends and family, eating a big meal, chatting, and even setting off fireworks. Trust Paimon.
No need. Let us bring this weary day to a close.
Weary day? You mean you didn't enjoy your tour?
I had imagined you would arrange for me to witness some grand spectacle. Perhaps the descent of divine beings, the manifestation of the sacred before... Or, should that not come to pass, then, alas, but there... What a day of quiet tedium.
Well, we're so sorry. If we'd known that was what you wanted, we'd have done it all differently. It's all that Zhang Li's fault for not making the customer's requirements clear.
Well, it's too late now. Do you still believe I would part with that soul fragment, now so intertwined with my very being?
But...
I knew you were the more astute of the...
Huh? You were just trying...
It seems the realm of the Geo-Archon has a way of making one more...
So, you were just pulling Paimon's leg?
Of course. I was mere... Long ago, I shared tales with various mortals who chanced upon my mountain abode. Never did I imagine that those stories would endure. It seems I greatly underestimated them. Perhaps, as your Geolord said, a few pieces of ancient Langan's magnificent jade
So, you've decided to help us?
Again, that goes without saying. I made up my mind some time ago now, when I beheld a rather intriguing scene as I set foot in this city. I saw porters passing through the alleys, setting down heavy wooden crates from their weary shoulders. Peddlers pushing carts as the kites and lanterns upon them rustled gently in the breeze. I saw cooks cooking, actors acting, scholars reading, soldiers marching, children playing, elders resting, officials officiating, and the common folk absorbed in this or that, reveling in the simple joys of life. Some, it seems, have already found that which yet, in this gentle and serene order, each holds fast to their anticipation. Not scenes I once yearned to behold now unfold before. How wondrous is this?
Thank you, White Horse Adeptus!
Adeptus, Adepti. Perhaps the singular art in which we are truly proficient. But once we leave our mountain refuge, we find ourselves drawn back to mortal ways So, it is I who should offer my thanks to the two of you. Come now, and take what it is you need.
You mean, like, right now?
That won't be necessary. All things shall meet again in their time. For the waters, no one need not fear that life is but a journey of goodbyes.
Is she gone?
Yes, she's gone. A deadly self is formed from the body's impure vapors, so naturally it cannot survive long in this world. Had it not been sustained by the remnant of Zibai's soul, it would have faded away a long time past. Now that the remnant is gone, it has severed its ties to the mortal world.
Zhongli! When did you get here?
A while ago.
Paimon would have thought you'd at least want to say goodbye.
Though mountains endure, the ceaseless waters will...
Really? And when might that be?
Who can say for sure? Years and years from now, perhaps. Or maybe tonight. At the Lantern Rite.
Are you saying that if the White Horse Adeptus were to be resurrected, she'd still have the memories of the 3 deadly cells?
We will find out soon enough. It is time. The rite is about to begin.
The rite is about to begin. Is the moon really gonna disappear? Got your lanterns ready, everyone?
All set.
Might be about time to put eyes to the sky. Wouldn't you say, Tianchuan?
Look! When the sun's out, eat the sun. When the moon's out, eat the moon!
Whoa, is this the lunar eclipse?
Under moon eternal, in radiant night, a maiden grants silk, soft and light.
Under moon iridescent, in night divine, a maiden grants fiber for cloth
For
so
you.
fine. Under moon of frost, in night so great, a maiden grants tools to divine our fate. The fields are plowed, the seeds are sown, and from the earth, life is grown. The seedlings stretch, the crops do rise, and all unfolds before our eyes. Fruits are gathered, sweet wine is poured. These gifts we offer to our Lord. Pure as heaven, so fair and bright, she shines as light in this dark night.
And with her does this, wish take flight.
Devoted soul, scattered and unbound. Let this lantern guide you home. By its light be found.
Did we do it? Do we find...
This place.
A familiar land, now known by the name of Li.
Liyue? The peaks adorn the clouded moon. Then, who might you be?
Oh no! She seems to have lost all her memories after all.
And those countless lights in the sky, what are they?
These lights, each like a dwelling in glad accord, usher in this day of joyous rebirth.
And whose rebirth might that be?
That of my old friend, Zibai.
Zibai?
Yeah, that's you! Don't you remember anything at all?
That's... oh, yes. The envoy of the Lunar Palace. My name is Zibai, indeed. Then you must be the Lord of Geo, Heaven's Star.
Many years have passed since we last saw one another. Goodbye, my friend. Welcome home.
Home? But why does this place, this Liyue, feel at once so strange and yet so familiar? Who you are? Who are you? Ah, yes, I remember now. You are that treasure-hunting damsel, the one stricken by the poisonous fish stew. How goes your quest for treasure? You must have achieved both fame and fortune by now, I trust.
Hey, you've got it all wrong! You're talking about Lu Xiangxiang. And how many times do we have to tell you? She wasn't poisoned! Sheesh!
But I could have sworn... Oh, that's right. You're the... And to think you even had the audacity to presume yourselves worthy of being... What was it again? Yes, of being my guides. How very wonderful to see you again, my most faithful and beloved guides. I trust all has been well in my absence?
Well, she finally got it right. But that sudden mood swing, Bobby...
It is possible that her cells have not yet settled. After all, they've only just been brought back together. It may be some time before she fully recovers.
Huh? You mean, kinda like she's still half asleep?
That I cannot say for certain. Perhaps a few days. Perhaps a few years.
A few years?
Mortal years are but a poor measure when divine beings tread the realm of dreams.
Well, if you say so. Anyway, at least she's whole again, right? That already seems like a pretty good outcome to Paimon.
Yes, there is little cause for worry. We need only wait and let time take its course.
Say, what are those little creatures over there up to?
Celebrating Lantern Rite, of course. And those lights up in the sky? Those are all Xiao lanterns. This year, each and every one...
Lantern Rite. Then, may I join in?
Of course! Why else do you think we've been running around like headless chickens these past few days? Tell you what, Traveler, why don't we take the White Horse Adeptus out to celebrate? Who knows? Maybe seeing some familiar faces might help her find her feet? Hey, Zhangli! You've got some time on your hands now, right? Why don't you come along with us?
By no means a bad idea, Paimon.
Oh, and Sabai, before Paimon forgets, when we meet the others later, remember to wish them a happy Lantern Rite!
Happy... Lantern Rite?
Happy Lantern Rite!
Yes! Happy Lantern Rite!
Well then...
Lantern Rite. A night of joy, reunion, and moonlit blessings for all.
Paimon wonders how the White Horse Adeptus is getting along. Maybe we should check in on her? We can ask Zhangli where she is. Oh, looks like Zhangli hasn't stopped by for tea today.
Hey, are you two looking for your friend? Try going up.
Is Zhangli...
No, but that young lady who was dressed up as the White Horse Adeptus the other day is. She's your friend, right? I just saw her head toward Wanmin Restaurant. I was wondering why she was eating alone.
Oh, what luck! We were just on our way to find her. But what's she doing at Wanmin Restaurant?
I have no idea. I said hello, but she completely ignored me. She couldn't have forgotten who I am, right? I mean, we're kindred spirits.
Maybe she's still half asleep. Her brain might be a little fuzzy.
Oh, that makes sense. I was wondering why her eyes were so red.
Her eyes were red?
You young people, staying up all night because you think you're invincible? Look at your friend. Missing out on sleep so she can... A word to your friend from someone who's older and... Yeah, what was that? Hurry along, then. Oh, and don't forget to come back and check out my Rex Lapis cosplay when you're done.
I used to take long walks in Silver Moon Hall every day, so don't worry about me.
Oh, looks like Zhangli has...
Hey, are you two looking for your friend? Try going up that way.
Is Zhangli up that way?
No, I just saw her head toward Wanmin Restaurant.
Oh, what?
I haven't... She couldn't have...
Her eyes were red?
You young people. A word to your... Yeah, what was that? Hurry along, then. Oh, and...
Where's the proprietor? Come out and see me at once!
Xiangling and Chef Mao aren't here right now. What can I help you with?
And who might you be?
My name is Shenhe. I work here at Wanmin Restaurant.
Shenhe. Shenhe. Are you that crane adeptus who loves planting mint? It's been a few days. Have you improved your gardening skills? Did you manage to cover the slopes with mint?
Mint? I don't know anything about mint. But I am familiar with Genshin and glaze lilies.
Ha! Already casting mint from your mind. How can a practitioner of self-cultivation be...
I'm not sure I get... Are you delirious from hunger?
Shenhe! White Horse Sabai!
Traveler, Paimon. It's been a long time. Happy Lantern Rite. Is this customer a friend of yours?
Don't mind her, Shenhe. She's just a little cranky because, she didn't sleep well last night and she's only just woken up. Look how
I see. In that case, Miss Zabai, I have a tonic here infused with Shingshin.
Stop right there! Who are you two noisy children?
Hey!
guy. Yes, I seem to recall something about some guides. Ah, yes, now I remember. What luck! I was just looking for someone to show me the way to Elong War.
Huh. Is she starting to come around?
Someone requested my help in purchasing some tea leaves. I was informed they have discounted prices during the fest.
Tea leaves? This sounds like Zhangli.
Your friend Rex Zhongli initially requested the most expensive tea, but then a young lady in a hexagram hat mentioned he'd burned through the Wangsheng funeral parlor's yearly expenses at an As such, he is—
Oh, that's his boss, Hu Tao. It's about time she realized the problem and put a stop to his spending.
Oh, I see. So that's why you're here. Unfortunately, Wanmin Restaurant doesn't sell tea leaves. If you're truly in need—
You don't sell tea leaves? But I remember your boss, Miss Lu, saying that she owns tea fields.
You really should get some rest. The person you're talking about isn't the boss of Wanmin.
Is that so? Life really is full of surprises.
What surprises? Your brain really is as gooey as a pack of slimes. I can't believe Zhangli entrusted—
That would be excellent, my dutiful guides. Ah, yes, Miss Crane. I apologize profusely for my improper behavior just now. Please.
I completely understand. Master often—
Miss Crane, you appear—
You can sense that?
Indeed. I also sense that with your strength, you might try undoing one or—
Untie Shenhe's ropes? Wouldn't that be risky?
Though the use of red ropes to bind this—
Master has told me similar things, but I am not—
Your self-cultivation has progressed far enough.
Then I will seek further guidance from my master.
If you still have doubts, you can find me at the Baiju Guest House. I'll be taking up residence there for a while. For now, my dutiful guides, let us be off.
Should I save this money?
Keep and tasty chop suey!
Aren't we going to Yilong Wharf? How do we end up on this mountain?
Is that small town over there?
You're right! Except for the smell.
That is because this scent is the essence of jade, which can—
Oh, yeah! Shenyu Vale does have a lot of jade.
Naturally. This has reminded me of something.
And what's that?
A few simple tricks for mastering one's power.
What is that thing?
I'm sure you've been to Elong Wharf many times before, but I wonder If you've done so well, you've been such dutiful, dedicated. Please.
This is amazing! Paimon feels just like an Adeptus flying through the sky! What is this thing?
I created it from my memories of the chariot of the Lunar Palace. Many years have passed since I last laid eyes upon it, so there may be some discrepancies. Nonetheless, it is functionally much the same.
A lunar chariot? Wow! Paimon never imagined she'd get to ride in one! So, Sabai, does that mean you used to work on the moon?
Work. That's an interesting way to phrase it, though I suppose you are correct. I was once an angel, a member of a race tasked with guiding humanity. Then, graced by serendipity, I became a moon envoy.
Huh? What's a moon envoy? Some kind of super important angel?
As you would understand it, a moon envoy is a job title. Any angel, or non-angel, can become a moon envoy.
Does that mean you're not the only one?
Of course not. Though my memories are still hazy, I vaguely remember some of my colleagues. There was one who liked to take on the form of an ibis.
An ibis? Could it be... Can all moon envoys turn into animals? Does that mean Rauma could take that job? She can turn into a deer, and moon chanters are some sort of Luna envoy anyway, right?
Moon chanter? I have no idea what those are.
Oh, okay then. Look! Paimon thinks she saw a tea vendor over there!
Very well. Let's take a look.
Welcome. Let's have a look.
Look over there!
Dear customers, are you looking to purchase some tea leaves? I can see from your bearing that you are no ordinary...
We're not here for
discount? Well, that's a coincidence. Our Sungla tea is on sale right now. A special festive offer.
Something about the name of that tea sounds familiar to...
Buy 3 boxes of Sungla tea during the fest. That's right. 10...
Oh, Paimon's definitely heard this spiel before.
3, 4, 10, 10, 20, 50.
Sabai, what are you...
When purchasing 3, 4, or 10 boxes, the corresponding discounts are 10, 20, and 50%. The intervals between the two sets of numbers are 1 and 6, and 10 and 30.
Look! Her eyes turned blue! That's gotta be a first!
If the differences between intervals remain equal, the interval after 6 should be 6 plus the difference between 6 and 1, which is 11. Similarly, after 30, the next interval... Therefore, extrapolating upward, the next two numbers in each set should be 21 and 100.
You're making Paimon's head spin!
They mean that if we buy 21 boxes of Songlot tea, we should get a 100% discount!
100% discount? You mean we'll get them for free? Oh, there was a pattern to the discounts. Is that right?
The pattern we speak of is mathematics, little one. A pattern that is always right.
That's amazing! You're a shopping genius, Sabai. Oh, wait. Something feels off here.
I had no...
No need to thank me. Now, please give us our 21 boxes of free tea. What's the map?
Paimon just realized what it is that's not right.
It took you long enough.
We got the short end of the stick. Think about it. If we don't have to pay when buying 21 boxes, then if we buy even more, the vendor should be paying us money instead. Right?
Huh?
Hey, Zibai, work this one out. If we buy 100 boxes, we'd make loads of money, wouldn't we?
It stands to reason.
Wait a moment, dear customers. Don't you think you're haggling a little too hard?
You are the one dictating the discounts. We're simply extrapolating the numerical patterns within. As such, we are hardly haggling.
You have a point. However, that's right. I'm so sorry. I just remembered. My supplier didn't come today, so we don't have any tea after all. Such a shame. Terribly sorry about this. Awful luck.
Where can we find your supplier? Not to fret. We'll save you the effort and go straight to the source ourselves.
Well, you see, dear client, the supplier's discount isn't as generous as ours. You won't be able to get the same price from them.
Huh? Does that mean they won't pay us for taking their tea?
They might not even offer you 100% discount.
How very unfortunate. Nevertheless, as the original supplier, they must offer some sort of discount. Besides, we're not looking to make money. We just want a good deal.
Well, that's great. My suppliers are all tea farmers from Chaoying Village. You can go ask around the village, but please don't say I sent you.
Do not worry, we appreciate your generosity. Referring customers to your business partners, even choosing to remain anonymous, the demeanor of a true gentleman indeed.
I hope you're right.
Then let us head to Chaoying Village. Do you know the way, my guides?
Of course!
What otherworldly beings were those? Thank the heavens I managed to send them on their way. I should hurry home and pray to the White Horse Adeptus. May she bless me such that I never encounter such customers again.
No point pushing yourself too hard. Taking a breather never killed anyone.
I'll catch up. I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance. Here we are! Chaoying Village!
The mountains and waters are pristine. They embody the beauty of heaven and earth.
It's a good-looking place, all right. But it's hard to enjoy the scenery when Paimon can't stop thinking about all that tea-bot.
Should fate dictate, Mora will find its way to you.
Well, Morak certainly certainly finds us often enough.
For now, let's look around and see if it will be able to see more clearly from up high. Let's take to the sky and enjoy the beautiful scenery while we're at it.
Wow! Xiaoying Village looks beautiful from up here.
Indeed, the houses here are quite different from those in Liyue Harbor. They follow the natural contours of the mountains, forming unique, elegant structures.
Yeah, it's super beautiful.
The white walls and dark tiles frame the emerald waves of the terraced fields, while the curved eaves and tall gateways juxtapose each other with grace.
It's almost too beautiful to be true.
The crowing of roosters and barking of dogs, the calls of farmers working the fields, a vibrant pastoral chorus overflowing with earthly vitality.
Yeah, it's incredibly beautiful, huh?
Have you studied the linguistic arts by some chance?
Huh?
Your vocabulary for beauty seems rather constrained.
Paimon knows how to say pretty as well.
I see. Now then, let's take a look around and see if we can find any farmers selling tea.
Look! There's someone in that tea field! And they look kind of familiar. Wait, is that Lu Shanxiang?
And who is that?
Oh, you'll remember her once you see her up close. Hey there, Lu Shanxiang! It really is you!
Huh? Paimon, Traveler, and the White Horse Adeptus. Fancy seeing you here.
The White Horse Adeptus has a name now. You can call her
And you... wait. I remember now, you're...
Don't say anything about food poisoning or fish.
You're the young lady who wanted to rise above the rest, are you not?
Yes, that's me, but I'm in a bit of a state right now. At best, I can say I've fallen below them.
Fallen below them? What happened?
Like I said the last time we met, I'm being punished according to family rules. My father, mother.
Oh,
Yeah, and on the night of Lantern Rite, they held a family meeting to discuss my
So they do care about you.
There's no doubt they care. But they think that since I caused all that trouble in Liyue Harbor, it shows I can't be
around you.
Yeah, though they're not confining me to my room. Instead, I have to personally nurture a tea seedling until it grows big enough to be sold at market.
Aw, a tiny little tea baby. Do they want you to experience what it's like to be a parent?
It's supposed to cultivate my character and temperament. They say this will help me calm down and reflect on my issues.
What happened in Liyue Harbor really wasn't your fault. So, how long will it take for the little tea baby to grow?
Actually, I don't know. I've never grown a tea tree before.
It usually takes 2
or 3 years?
Yes, the tea in this garden requires 2 or 3 years to mature.
That long? Sabai, you're not making this up, are you? How do you know so much about growing tea?
When the plants thrive and grow, that is the meaning of my name. I can tell at a glance when their season of ripening will come.
Do I really have to waste 2 or 3 years here? Yes, during the night of Lantern Rite, I heard many people reciting poems from Long Gone in praise of the I helped excavate cultural artifacts from Long Gone, so I decided to stay with the archaeological team. I want to unearth even more.
I see. And are you sure that's what you want to do? If you don't achieve anything significant in the year...
Yes, because archaeology gives me that boom shakalaka feel.
Wait, did Xiangling teach you that?
That's right. I was asking her for advice. She said that if something gives you that boom shakalaka feeling, then it has to be worth pursuing. I immediately thought about how when I'm excavating in the ruins, I always feel like it feels like my great-great-great-great-great-grandmother. Right? It feels like I've made some kind of connection with my ancestors.
Since you've made up your mind, you should give it your all.
And I'd love to.
Run away, summon up a little boom shakalaka, and leave the tea garden behind. Flee this village.
That might be going a bit far. Yeah! Tell them about your great-great-great-great-great-grandmother.
I'd be better off telling them about the White Horse Adeptus. After all, she's the supreme riser above the rest who saved my great-great-great-great-great-grandmother.
Then it's settled. Tell your family that your decision has my blessing.
Thank you, Tsubai, but I don't think cosplay is going to work on them. They won't listen.
They don't need to listen. You need only follow the rules they've set out for you.
What do you mean?
As I'm sure you know, some ancient texts refer to the what...
My family history contains such records. But what of it?
If the White Horse Adeptus were to manipulate time to make your tea seedling grow overnight, then you'd be free, correct?
Is that how it works?
If the White Horse Adeptus were to really get involved, my grandfather would let me leave right away. But who really believes that she...
It's not as if you have any other options. Why not try calling out for help? It won't...
Guess I might as well. I've got no better ideas anyway. White Horse Adeptus, if you can hear me, please save me from my predicament. Ugh. Nothing happened, as expected.
Perhaps the White Horse Adeptus has already heard your prayer. Why not come back here tomorrow and take a look? By then, the seedling you planted may well have grown into a thriving tea tree.
Thank you, Tsubai, for trying to comfort me. I do feel better now, kinda.
But can't you really do something like that?
Oh, it's getting late. Why don't you all stay at my house tonight? My family may be strict with me, but they're always welcoming to guests.
That sounds great! Let's get some sleep and then come back here tomorrow to see if our tea baby has grown.
Oh, the tea tree!
Whoa! Your tea baby is all grown up!
Indeed, it has grown into a mature tea tree that can stand tall in the face of wind and rain.
How is this possible?
It must be the work of the White Horse Adeptus. Your prayer must have moved her.
Are you sure?
Perhaps she heard your prayer and chose to answer the call.
She once saved my great-great-great-great-grandmother. This time, she saved me.
That's incredible! Your family must be blessed by the White Horse Adeptus.
I guess so. I need to tell everyone the news. They'd better, since this is the will of the White Horse Adeptus.
Go! And if you run into any more trouble, call out to the White Horse Adeptus just like yesterday.
Thank you so much!
Paimon really thought you were going to use Adeptal energy to make the tea baby grow, Tsubai.
When an Adeptus exerts effort, consuming their energy, is that not using Adeptal energy?
All right. What are we doing out here in the middle of the night?
We're here to help Lu Xiangxiang fulfill her wish, of course.
Can you really make the tea baby grow?
It won't be easy, but there are ways. There, it's grown.
Hey! You just transplanted a tea tree from over there!
So, there's a mature tea tree here now, yes?
Oh, yeah, but...
And am I not the White Horse Adeptus?
Well, yeah.
Is this tea tree then not a manifestation of the White Horse Adeptus's will?
You're... not wrong. But again, there's something not quite right about this. Maybe this will become another mystical Adepti tale recorded in their family history.
That would be marvelous.
Paimon thinks so too. Hey, Traveler! Sabai seems to be doing much better now, don't you think? Oh! Paimon bets that's why Zhongli chose to send her on this errand. That's a great idea! We've already shown her Liyue Harbor, Yulong Wharf, and Xiaoying Village. How about we head to Qingce Village next?
Qingce. That name sounds familiar.
The scenery there is really beautiful. Pretty, too. It's the perfect sightseeing spot.
I must say, I have been mightily impressed by the mountains and waters of Liyue. Please lead the way, my dutiful guides.
All right, let's go! Paimon can't help feeling like we've forgotten something.
Pay it no mind. I've already forgotten more than you will ever know.
All right. If we forgot some Qingce Village... Don't blink!
We should plant cucumbers.
We should plant canolas.
We should plant cucumbers. They're easy to sow.
We should plant canolas. The flowers are pretty.
What are you arguing about, little ones?
We're deciding what to plant in our field once Lantern Rite is over.
Yeah. Dad gave us a small plot of land to grow our own crops. He said we can keep all the more we get from selling them. We should plant cucumbers, right? Dad plants cucumbers every year.
We should plant canolas. We can press the seeds.
Ah, an agricultural debate.
This should be easy to sort out. Granny? What did you just call me, you rapscallion?
Oh no, her eyes are gonna turn red again. It's just... my granny smells really nice, and you smell nice too, so...
Sorry! How about we call you Auntie instead?
Auntie?
Oh, alright. Big Sis Tsubai, can you help us decide whether we should grow cucumbers or canolas in our field?
You little rascals! Using priceless land like this just for cucumbers and canolas? What a waste of heaven's gifts!
Huh? What should we plant instead?
With the coming of spring, when all things awaken, the field should be sown with the 5 grains.
What are those?
The 5 grains are life's staples, the heart of the people's table. I notice the people here mostly eat rice, so based on the local climate and soil, seedlings planted in mid to late spring should produce mature grain within 2 or... When autumn comes, you can plant a second crop, with time still to harvest it before the first frost. The rice you harvest can be sold at market or kept in your stores. It's a...
Oh, but... Big Sister Tsubai, I like canolas.
That's no issue. It is unsuitable for continuous cropping in any case. You can rotate it with rice to maximize your yields. After the second rice harvest, around wintertime will be the perfect opportunity to sow their seeds. And when they mature in mid to late spring, this way, your field will sustain balance. Rice and canola.
Wow, that means we'll have crops to harvest all year round.
Wait a minute! If rice and canola take up the whole year, what about my cucumbers?
A firefly dares rival the brilliance of the moon? In what twisted universe should cucumbers vie for land with rice?
Big Sis Tsubai, you're going to hurt Lil Lee's feelings.
Auntie hates cucumbers.
Stop crying this instant! I meant that cucumbers are simple enough to grow. There's no need to devote a whole field to them. Just find an empty corner of your yard, scatter some cucumber seeds in the earth, and before you know it, you'll have a thriving patch of vines. Cucumbers delight in sunlight and moisture, but they suffer in cold weather. If you wish to plant them this early in the year, you should make sure they're protected from frost.
Wow. Is it really that simple?
Are you really in that much of a rush? Well, thanks, Big Sis.
Thanks, Big Sis Tsubai. See you around!
Paimon never imagined you'd know so much about farming.
What's so strange about that? The people of long gone called me the god of soil and grain. Are the fields not made of soil? Is rice not one of the 5 grains?
Huh, that's true. So, of course the god of farming is—
Mind your tongue, impertinent child. How dare you diminish the lofty bearing of an adeptus?
Hey! You're the one who said the god of soil and grain is all about farming.
Enough! It's time for us to take to the skies once more. Join me now. Witness the majesty of mountain water.
Wow! The terraces look so pretty from up here.
The mountains tower like pagodas, the hills coiling at their feet like shells.
Layers built upon layers, rising and falling in harmony. A truly unique and mesmerizing sight.
Thinking about it, you have a special connection to this place, you know.
A special connection?
Yeah! There's a local legend about a white horse leaping from a pure spring to follow Rex Lapis into battle. Don't you remember? You must have been living in seclusion around here.
That does sound somewhat familiar.
Oh, and if we keep going up this way, we'll reach a super duper spooky spot. You might have a connection to that place too. There's an ancient array that seals away the remains of a fallen god.
A god's remains?
Yeah! The people of Liyue turned that story into an opera called The Sanctification of Tao Do. Does that ring any bells?
Tao Do. Huh. The 7 and 8 gates array.
That's right, that's right! You do remember!
Buna, the god of the underworld, who could pacify the forces of life and death.
Huh? So, Tao Do had another name?
Let's go take a look.
We've arrived at Wulwang Hill. The atmosphere just turned spooky. I can't help but feel there's something strange about this friend you haven't seen in ages. Huh? Paimon thought she heard someone's voice. Let's head down and check it out.
I can't help but feel there's something strange.
Strange? Whatever do you mean?
Her strangeness defies description. This Miss Zabai is a full-blown enigma, don't you?
I'm afraid
Aren't you worried about sending her all the way to Yilong Wharf on her own?
Where there are people, there are paths.
Now I'm the one with no clue what you're saying.
She can ask.
And then what?
She will meet strangers in unfamiliar land. The further the journey, the more footprints one leaves behind.
Ah, so you want her to make new friends. I see. But from what you say, it sounds as though she's not from Liyue.
ああ。以前はリーウェのものとは言い切れなかった。
You're sounding stranger by the second. Huh. Oh, over there. Oh, look who's here.
Hu Tao! Zhongli! What are you doing here?
Traveler. Paimon. Fancy meeting in a place that sounds...
We were taking Zabai to buy some tea from Yilong Wharf. Zhongli sent her there. Oh, Paimon knew we were forgetting something. Why didn't you say so earlier that...
What's done is done.
Exactly. You can get tea wherever you go. Here,
Paimon feels a lot better now that you've said that.
Still,
we're taking Zabai on a sightseeing tour. We started at Liyue Harbor, stopped in at Yilong Wharf, went sightseeing around Xiaoying Village, made our way to Qingce Village.
Wow, that is quite the itinerary.
Yeah, actually, Paimon thinks it's about time we headed back.
I'm here to pay my respects to my ancestors. My dear consultant kindly agreed to join me. It is Lantern Rite, after all. Adepti and ancestors should be venerated alike.
Ancestors? Are you heir to the Wulwang Kid? Or perhaps the lone butterfly of the Crimson Flame?
Whoa! Have you got all your memories back?
Huh? Miss Zabai, You know about the Wangsheng funeral parlor and the Ada
I happened to hear a storyteller expound on the sanctification of Tao Do.
Lots of people know that story, sure, but very few can discern my family. Well, Zhongli, your friend here really is quite something. Unfortunately, there's no time to dally right now.
That would be wonderful, Director Who.
Oh, and before we go, you've been traipsing around all day. Don't mention it. All right, we'll take our leave now.
Hotel's so thoughtful. Why don't we follow her advice and stay at the Wangshu Inn tonight? Sabai, you can see the whole of Dihua Marsh from up there. The view's amazing. Plus, you can sample Smiley Inn shells.
Wangshu, an intriguing name. It couldn't hurt to check it out.
Awesome!
Is that towering structure Wangshu Inn?
Sure is. We can take the lift up from over there.
Always walking the path long trod. Come on, get in. We'll fly to the top.
Are we really going to fly up to Wangshu Inn? Isn't that a bit showy? All the guests are going to see us.
Is that a bad thing? To be able to witness an Adeptus. This will surely add to the inn's appeal, not to mention the room prices. The owner will thank us.
You seem to really like showing off your powers.
This inn's architecture is incredible, and the surrounding countryside radiates a picturesque charm. No wonder the new proprietor of the Baiju guest house thinks he can't compete and has decided to change his own establishment's name.
The new proprietor? Ah, you mean Lu Shengsheng's dad. So you know about that, too. Personally, Paimon thinks it should go with something like Rex's Rest. That's a contender's name if Paimon's ever heard one.
A fitting name indeed.
So you think the guest house should change its name too? Paimon kinda thought you'd say something like, "Such sacrosanct traditions must never change."
Time flows ever onward. Why should the rules of yesterday be carried forward into the world of tomorrow? The people of today should determine what is to be kept.
Huh. You're not as old-fashioned and stuffy as Paimon thought.
The years ebb and flow, seas recede to reveal fields. In the vastness of time, I am but a wild horse in a boundless sea of dust. Even Rex Lapis, having waded through the waters of the river of time, is not quite the same as before.
Zhongli? What was he like before?
That is another story for another time. We have arrived.
This is the first time Paimon's ever flown up to Wangshu Inn on it.
Wangshu. Like moon lanterns and Shao lanterns.
What's a coincidence?
Do you not know what Wangshu means? Not bad. You're clearly much sharper than your diminutive. Wangshu can refer to the moon, but its original meaning is actually...
the goddess who rides the bright moon's chariot.
And you must be the conqueror of demons.
Xiao! Paimon was wondering if we'd disturbed you by flying down from the sky.
Not at all. I sensed an unusual presence long before you arrived.
Ah, a witness at last. I was starting to think we should fly a bit lower. It would be...
No need. This is already showy enough.
I'm not one to do good from the shadows, as Rex Lapis is wont to do.
Then you must be...
Oh, nay, I'm only cosplaying as the White Horse Adeptus.
Cosplaying? What's that?
Ugh, ignore her nonsense. She's a genuine article. The one and only, completely authentic White Horse Adeptus. Xiao, did Zhongli say anything about her being a teensy bit... not quite right?
Mental instability, perhaps?
Did Zhongli tell you that?
No, this is my own speculation.
Oh, you pretty much hit the nail on the head. It's like her brain's filled with a bunch of slimes right now. All gloopy and messy. There's a hot-tempered pyro slime, a math-obsessed hydro slime, and a mischievous little animal slime. But don't tell her Paimon said that, or she'll come and tell us all off.
You white-haired rascal! Do you think I can't hear you?
Uh-oh! We're in for it now!
White Horse Adeptus. You must be...
Oh, yes! You must be hungry, right, Sabai? Help...
It's so hot! So spicy!
Are you okay? Do you want Paimon to get you some water?
Don't worry about me. I just need to pace myself.
So, regarding your friend and her... condition, does even the Lord of Geo have no solution?
Zhongli said we should wait and she'll get better on her own. But who knows how long that's gonna take.
Is that why her personalities change so easily?
Paimon thinks that has something to do with her 3 deadly selves. Zhongli told us that the
The White Horse Adeptus's remnant spirit was attached to the deadly selves for a long time.
But Paimon still doesn't really understand what the 3 deadly selves actually are.
Paimon, as you do not practice self-cultivation, I cannot help you fully understand. The act of severing the 3 deadly selves is a means of exercising wicked desires and cultivating one's true self.
Oh, so it's about emotions, desires, and attachments, that sort of thing.
It includes those. I wonder, does she still remember what happened in the past?
Some of it, but right now, it's like she was suddenly awakened. Like she's still half dreaming. The half that's still dreaming might remember things, but the half that's awake doesn't quite get it.
Conqueror of demons, are you looking to learn about Rex Lapis's past from me?
You are an old friend of his, so please, call me by my name.
But Conqueror of Demons sounds so much more imposing. In days of yore, he was the Lord of Geo, Heaven's Star.
Huh? You said the same thing the day you came back, but...
I'm afraid I can't remember.
Hey! Did you really forget? Or are you just pretending so you don't have to tell?
Why not ask Rex Lapis himself? Whether I've forgotten might be up for debate, but I am certain he remembers.
He must have his reasons for not raising the past, and you likely have similar concerns.
An answer that suits your style, General Elatis. Now that we're on the subject, though, I suddenly remembered something.
Which is?
In the distant past, there was a feast, which I attended. I faintly recall the Lord of Geo also being present that day.
Oh! And then? What happened?
Among the dishes served, there was one that could be found in every household throughout Langan at the start of spring. A dish called Flavor of Spring. I suddenly remembered the recipe for this dish.
Is that it?
Yes! Since it's Lantern Rite here in Liyue, why don't I make some for you to try?
That sounds good.
Wow! It might not have been the story Paimon was hoping for, but...
The spring breeze stirs. Now is the perfect time to savor this dish. My dutiful guides have gone to great trouble to show me around Liyue. And even the Conqueror of Demons has graced us with his presence. I feel deeply honored. This...
There's no need for such grand words.
What's this?
Hey! It's that broken jade token from the Antiques exhibition!
Indeed. This was once an Adepto treasure of mine.